Okay, so here we are, Canada versus SoCal. I'm gonna say when I'm at five. Ready? One, two, three, four, five, go. Okay. We've got this 1v1 that we played in the middle of a work day. Mr. Kuyper here was available or whatever, and so was I at the time, so... Well, here it is. Get it out of the way. Canada at this time is up one game in the best of three, in the team best of three. They won the 2v2. It was actually the first game played in the tournament this year. A banger game, by the way. Here we have Prairie, right? It's a bit of an interesting map. Looks kind of like Arabia, but there's some tweaks. I opted to play the Tatars, and Mr. Kuyper is playing as the Sicilians. And here's the special thing with Prairie, right? There's like very tiny wood lines. It's like impossible to wall anything. And you get a bunch of these berry patches with like a ton of deers and stuff around. Okay, we're getting some background on Mooblarf. Mind blown. They're secretly all AoE2 fans without even knowing it. That's amazing. Hey, the more the merrier. Everybody seems excited about the Winter Bash, so I can't complain. We also start with like a lot of deer nearby to our TC. And no boars in the starting position, so it can kind of mess you up when you're starting on this map. I think Winston is here. I don't know. Okay, just making sure you're not like muted or something.
I was just letting you.
Okay,
speak.
you know, I watch an age. I can ramble the whole time. You know.
Yeah, you can think of this map as basically Arabia with more food that's not under your TC.
Yeah.
And less wood.
We also both start with a scout and a horse. You can see him up here. Horse, scout, a little bit of extra scouting. That's probably paying off for us already. Yeah, look, I think we're both pushing in the deers with our scouts to get a little more efficiency going with those. And then, I mean, ideally scouting with the horses, but
Also, I wanted to point this out to you earlier too while you were playing this game. I forgot to.
Yeah.
Look at Abraham Kuyper's scouting. Look how close he gets to your TC. And like the line he drew.
Okay.
He just barely didn't see where you were, and he was looking for a while because he needs
really
to know
looking.
this for what he's gonna try to do.
Yeah. So, regarding the Sicilians, they've got some interesting bonuses. Let's take a look here. Can build donjon in Dark Age replaces watchtower line. So the donjon is like a 4-tile tower, basically. And it also is able to produce their unique unit, the Sergeant, out of the donjon. I don't think you can make them in the Dark Age. I think you can make Spearmen, maybe? I'm not sure.
You can't make Sergeant, no, until Feudal, but you can make donjon in Dark.
In Dark. And the donjon also does not fire arrows until Feudal Age. This is all key information that you'll need to know for the near future, chat. So he finds me here. Obviously, we know the outcome of this game. I do, you know, I played it, but we're watching along. This is entertaining, I think, still. I think this game is actually kind of crazy. And it's all thanks to Abraham Kuyper. Playing the Sicilians over here. So he is it's like pretty standard right now. Looks like he had to peel his scout off to go do some looking around. Make sure. Oh. Horsey dead. Rip.
Dead horsey.
Rip horsey. So he's just taking some proxy deer. He actually, I think he took this deer by the gold mine and then pro trick built the mining camp, which once you complete any resource gather drop-off point, including like a dock, any resources, no matter what they are, that your villagers are holding automatically gets dropped off. So kind of a little bit of a time saver there, maybe. Just take the deer until vills are full and then build a mining camp. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but for now, all looks like we're both kind of thinking about it. I mean, I'm gonna try and play Castle Age. The Tatars are obviously a cavalry archer civ with bonuses to their herdables. They last longer. So I'm thinking, why did I pick Tatars? Well, that's one of the main
Just for the
reasons.
herdable.
Herdables last longer. I knew we weren't gonna have boars on this map, so it was gonna be a bit of a squeeze. But I thought I could squeeze out a Castle Age timing here, and get CA and just run around and cause chaos because it's a very open map. All the resources are scattered everywhere. So that's my plan. I'm on the way to feudal. Should be able to click castle pretty quickly. It's a fairly clean, fast castle for me, I think. Obviously, like completely like undefended, no army or anything. But I don't see anything from Gray. I've scouted his base. There's no barracks or anything. You know, I'm not really sure what his plan is. I saw Sicilians in the when the game was loading up, and I was kind of thinking there's one thing he could do.
Yeah. I mean, when you see Sicilians in general, your mind immediately goes to this.
You gotta wonder, right, if they're gonna do it or not. And I didn't know if Abraham Kuyper was like that kind of guy, you know? If he was about it, if he knew about it even, or if he was gonna try and play like infantry or something straight. But he does have 2 villagers forward in the back of the base. I'm dropping a market, I'm dropping a blacksmith, I'm chilling. There's no way I'm gonna scout back here. There's nothing back here. It's literally an empty field with 1 boar in it. And here comes the donjons, and he's on the way to feudal age. So it's going to be the old Sicilian donjon rush for Gray. I'm scouting the outside, trying to figure out like if he's taking these berries at all.
Did you notice this first donjon, by the way? Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
No, you can't.
I don't
see
know
it.
about it until it starts firing. And I actually thought he had it built, like when I saw it, it started firing like right when he hit feudal age. So I thought he had built it like ages ago, but it looks like he timed it pretty much
He did.
perfectly. Ooh. And now I have 200 gold. Don't need to worry about it too much. Vills are out of food under the TC. We're just waiting for... I think I'm going to buy some food. No. Yeah. No, yeah, I did. I bought food. Sold some wood. We're up to Castle Age. A little bit. I mean, 13 minutes. Could be cleaner, but... You gotta do what you gotta do. Didn't sell stone. Did I sell stone? I didn't sell stone because I built a tower here. Not a great idea. Maybe it's a good idea, but I didn't know he was this committed. I dropped this tower the second I saw this donjon. I don't know. It's a strategy you don't really face too often, right? It's one of those out of the box strats.
I also really like, so he assumed that you were probably gonna go like your man-at-arms to hit his towers down, so he was setting up houses to block you.
Oh yeah. It's like blocking. That's smart. This unit that's coming out of here, out of the donjon, stronger than a man-at-arms. He's just gonna walk under my tower and kill it because I didn't wall it in. So I was like trying to quick wall him around the TC and whatnot, but palisade gates have no HP. 50 health in feudal age. It gets automatically bumped up all of its stats in castle age when you hit castle age. Very strong, and they can build more donjons themselves. You don't even need villagers. And the sergeants can build donjons. Is it only in castle age? I'm not sure.
I think so. I don't think they can do it in feudal.
So my response at this point is, okay, he's fully committing to this. He's like all in on this like donjon strategy. And he's not really out on the map at all besides that. So what if I just leave? I'm sending villagers down to this berry patch. I got 3 down there just kind of gathering. Okay, that's my scout. I don't think he sees...
He does lose a scout.
He does have a scout right now. Where is it though? He's going to take out this tower without really any damage taken. He was using his scout pretty effectively. I think it died under the tower.
It did, yeah. No, yeah, it died like to some villagers earlier.
Yeah. He was using it during the fight pretty well, but
Which is really unfortunate when you're doing this donjon thing, because you have to see where the villas are like leaving to, so that you're constantly following them with towers.
yeah, look at the vision here. It's not like even researching like Town Watch would be really good. Where is that even in here? I don't think Captrage even shows Town Watch, Town Patrol. Miscellaneous? No. Oh, here it is.
For
Here
a
we
tower
go.
rush like this, you just need the information.
You just
It's
need
like
the info. So like, he sees some vills out here. He's thinking still of this as like a base over here and the base back at home. But we've got vills in the corner on the wood. We're building the range. Remember my plan was CA. I'm still gonna try and just go Cav Archer. That's
Yeah,
good against sergeants too.
I'm
But
actually really surprised that you did do this just with the towers.
yeah, I just felt like it wasn't worth fighting the towers. Like he's gonna get them up
Mhm.
and whatever. I don't know. I guess I could have tried siege and defense at home, but realistically, I'm gonna have units out on the map so I can kind of defend all these areas if I have to, and we'll see where it goes from here. The answer for me is just scatter, and fortunately, he was not able to like follow my units around, so
Yeah.
it worked
Not
for
only that,
me.
but you're on prairie too, so you have food resource outside.
Yeah, that's true. Like I could just take like all these deers and stuff. My main food income right now, there's 4 vills on food. 3 of them are taking this deer in the bottom. I think there's 1 farm. Yeah.
Otherwise, this would have been a much trickier situation without the ability to make more food.
And this is really interesting to like watch back his like perspective of like the fog of war. He's
Yeah.
looking around for vills and there's just nothing.
It really looks like you're just bottled in your base.
Yeah, yeah. I think at a certain point
again,
you
with that
gotta
scout.
realize though that
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure, for sure.
you gotta start checking the other res, and he does. Well, he'll maybe look at this gold later and stuff. But now we've got a second lumber camp. It's not like super, but super fortunate that both scouts died early, and he's mostly just trying to kill buildings right now. I sent my TC gather point. You can shift click gather points now, so I set it out here, and then up to this top wood line, so the vills will all just instantly run out of the base. We're on gold. It's still a struggle to keep producing, but most importantly is we just need CA. We need enough upgrades to make them able to kill vills quickly. And then I know he's going to be totally open at home because of how fast this donjon hit on the outside and how just how much has been going on in my own base. So he's actually donjon on the wood line and the gold without seeing the gold miners. Interesting.
I think he was just trying to go for your wood that was right there, because he knew the lumber camp was there.
Yeah, he's trying to lock down the wood lines. University, why not? I'll just go ahead and get ballistics, you know, sure. I'm trying to decide if I should even go in before ballistics. I don't know. We got the vill in the back of it, or the horse in the back of his base. I think my horse is just on auto scout at this point. Like, if you have 2 scouting units, just throw one of those bad boys on auto scout. These vills have to run back to the TC. I almost ran these vills from the gold mine out to like a different area, but I think he would have seen that.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say if you did that, I think.
So I decided they had to run the gauntlet between these dungeons and back to the town center, and then I just ran them out the other side.
So he sees that you have houses out here, and he's like, okay, he's trying to move this direction. So he does look for you out here.
Okay, he is moving up here. There's just like nothing. I don't know.
But he sees nothing, and he probably is like, okay, well, I guess
Oh
he's
my!
still in his base.
They're right there. Come on! Oh no, the vills are evacuating on it like 10 feet away too. That's so sad. Really,
Yeah.
really strong tower rush or like
And then the
dungeon
CA
play
is
by him,
now
by the
hitting
way.
the wood line at his base.
He's gonna like tower this. He doesn't know what to do. CA is gonna kill like 5 vills at least here. We got.
I think you kill almost all of them.
I got fletching ballistics on these CA, so it's like fairly good. I needed to hit something at some point, so this was the time. We're not gonna go on the gold. He's like palisade walled really effectively, but these are archers, so rip. He's about to hit Castle Age. Okay, I'm looking somewhere else right now. Placing houses, okay. Lose 1 Cav Archer to the TC. And now we can just range all the vills around the farms. The sergeants are too slow to really come home. He has to just keep pressuring with them. And I could just kite the CA too the whole time, so. We're gonna go ahead and
You
how
just
do
now
I-
get 2-bit X, that's funny.
yeah. Chat, how do you ban a bot account that's advertising for viewers, chat?
What the hell?
Somebody who's a mod, ban that guy. Unless you want to answer for yourself right now, Subprime Zostum.
Sublime. Strategy.
I don't know how to do it.
Not an admin. I don't know what you do.
Maybe I just do /ban.
Oh,
Hey, there it is. There it is. Finally getting another TC up here. We have the natural follow-up for Gray is Siege Workshop into killing the starting town center for me. But I think he's going for... Did he send a ram out? I don't think so yet. He's going for rams instead of mangonels. Rams can be... I mean, it's tricky. It's kind of a more of a coin flip, right? If you send a ram in, maybe the villagers that are under the town center can kill it. We're kind of having a little dance here.
yeah.
If you go with the mangonel here, vills can repair the TC and it takes longer to kill it, but you're out of range of the town center. You can just sit back and camp with the mangonel and kill it, and it's a little bit more consistent. Forward Siege Workshop from Blue. Now, I guess we're in the TC killing mood here. And Abraham Kuyper's on 11 vills, make it 10. I'm on 41. Scatter strategy seems to be working. 2 free sheep from the Tatar bonus, just under the TC. Not really sure what to do with those.
You're making mangonels at home too to defend.
And we've got a defensive TC or Siege Workshop here. Gonna get some nice little attack rounds. Take out some of these guys. And it is a ram for Gray here, so he's gonna try it, but he has 10 eco now, so it was a really solid feudal age play. I love the commitment to the dungeons. He did a great job with it. I think just having those scouts alive and following up around the map and making sure the opponent doesn't spread out is probably the next like step.
And you were also smart with the CA too. You kind of just place them in places that the villagers are going to go to.
So now I'm doing what I'm saying he should do, right? Which is maybe why I think that's what he should do, is like looking on all the resources for like where this guy is, you know, trying to make sure we don't get any sneaks going on. And now Mangonel pushing towers is a little bit harder because the towers do range them, but you can kind of out repair with the villager if you micro it properly. So we can maybe try and take those towers down. He's going to have a ram though, and he's going to send it out at some point here. Oh, it pops out on the wrong side, so it'll be a little longer, but he might be able to get a mangonel or two here. I think I'm looking somewhere else.
That's one thing people honestly forget, is that rams are pretty good against doing anti-siege.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And archers too. He's like sending these vills in. Oop, oop. I guess it does make it harder to play. Like you can tell there, I wasn't like looking at the ram and the mangonels. If your base is scattered across the entire map, you're not able to like focus on everything quite as effectively. So that's something to maybe work on for me. But let's see. Can't quite afford. We're still stretched pretty thin. Oh. I was gonna say we're stretched pretty thin. I have 1,000 wood, but I don't have any gold, so I can't really afford any forward mangonels or anything. But without selling, which I didn't think of. Maybe I lost my market. Yeah, I lost my market.
Difference here.
To rebuild the market, but he resigns there. Good plays, like we said. 14 CA, 16 sergeants. Actually,
And if
Not
you
too
look at your
bad.
starting base, you did a good job of bottling it up.
Yeah, yeah. Surrounded here. Wasn't able to take down these donjons. But definitely over at that point. Good effort. I think he said afterwards he knew to beat me that he's gonna have to try something crazy. So I take that with appreciation.